Hi everyone, I'm General Pole and welcome to my guide to using console commands in Crusader Kings III. Console commands can be used to cheat, work around bugs, or to just mess around and experiment, which can be fun in itself. Unlike older Paradox games, we need to enable debug mode in order to access the console in-game. There are two methods for doing this, depending on whether you're playing the Steam version or the Windows 10 Gamepass version. For the Windows 10 Gamepass version, you'll need to open up Notepad or an equivalent text editor, create a new file, and paste in the following text. So this text I'll include in the video description below for your convenience. Once you've pasted this in, you're going to want to save the text file, give it a name like CK3 debug, but what you want to do is put the .bat extension on the end because we want to save this as a bat file. So we hit the save button and that should save it to our desktop. So we have this bat file here now. If we double click this here, this will launch Crusader Kings III in debug mode. For Steam users, what you'll have to do is go to Crusader Kings III in your library, right click on it, go to properties, and then under the general tab, you'll see an option here called set launch options. And if you click on it, you'll want to enter in -debug_mode, like I have here, and click OK and close. Now the next time you open Crusader Kings 3 from the Steam, it will launch in debug mode. So now go ahead and launch your game and load up your save. Okay, now that the game is running in debug mode, you will notice a few things. Hovering over counties, it will display some debug information. So you can see here the city of Arwaha. You can see it has an ID of 17, so this is Armagh. Okay. Also hovering over characters, you can see if I hover over my petty king Murchad here, you can see his debug information and his ID of 15,853. So these are worth noting whenever you're running certain commands. Okay, so we'll open the console window. So in order to do this, we can press the backtick key, the tilde key, or Shift Alt C. So this depends on your keyboard layout. For me, it is the backtick key. Okay, now we have the console open. We can see here where we enter in our commands. So we'll start off with something simple. We'll type in help. So typing in help actually displays all the commands you can actually run in here, which is very useful. You can also use help alongside other commands for details on that specific command, which I will show now in a minute or two. So another nice easy command to use is gold. Type in gold, your character gets gold. So every time you do this here, he gets 1,000 gold, whoever your character is. If you type in an amount after, you get that exact amount. Oh, if I have help, gold, it then tells you the commands, what you need to, the parameters you need to add for it to run. So you can see here the gold, and then it's the amount you wish. Another useful command is add_piety. So this gives you piety. So something similar to gold, it gives you 1,000. You can add in the certain amounts if you wish. Another useful one is add_prestige. Same thing again, gives you prestige. You can add a certain amount if you wish. Another useful command is insta_build. So this completes all buildings that you are building at the minute. It instantly completes them all, which is quite useful. Another really useful one for debugging and stuff is yes man. So when you turn this on, the AI characters will accept all proposals you send to them. Executing it again turns it off. There's also the reverse of this, no man, which where they will refuse all proposals. Again, run it again turns it off. So fairly simple. Next command I'm going to show you is the kill command. So kill, if you just enter kill, this will kill your character. if you enter an ID after it, it'll kill the character with that ID. So if I go here to REL, I'm going to bring up this mayor here so we can see this mayor here. He's got an ID of 29063. So 29063. Boom. He's dead. That's as easy as that. Another one we can use is the play commands. This uses something very similar. This enables you to play as any character in the game. So if you're sitting here and you would like to play as, this guy here, Petty King Aid MacTag of Connacht, we will use his thing. So it's 14,990. So if we do 14,990, we are now playing as him. So you can see this is you. Useful for if you want to mess around, switch between characters, or if you want to take over control of a certain empire, can be quite useful. Another useful command is no_schemes. So executing this here reveals all the schemes that are towards your character. You discover them all, so you know them all. Then you can follow this up with end_schemes, and this ends all schemes that are targeting your character. Another command that is useful is add_dread. So this adds dread to your character. Sorry, you have to actually enter in the amount you want. So dread has a maximum of 100. So we can actually just add 10. So add 10 dread to our character. Again, can be useful in certain circumstances. Another command that's easy to use is the age command. Again, you add in the amount you want to age your character by. So if you add in 20, you can see my character's got visibly older. He's aged 20 years. Again, if you follow this with a ID of another character, it will age that other character instead. So we can see here my original character here. If we wanted to age him instead, we enter in his character ID, and that'll age him instead. Okay, some more fun commands is let's see, dynasty_prestige. This gives dynasty to this gives prestige to your dynasty, which can be quite useful. Another one is pregnancy. So this can be quite useful if your line is about to die and you need an heir. So how you work is you type in pregnancy, you type in the character you want to impregnate. So we'll go with our wife here at the minute. Actually the wife of Petty King Merchad, so we'll go with that anyway. Okay, we are going to impregnate her with us. So our ID is 14990, remember from earlier. Okay, so she is now impregnated. So if I go back to here, so she now is pregnant with my child, with my character's child. Quite useful for messing around as well. And another command that can be useful sometimes is just a simple observe command. So this just puts you into observe mode. Again, you can get back out of this here. You can hit play and go 14990. That brings me back into the character I originally was at the start of this video. Okay, so these are probably the most basic commands you can probably use. Some of them actually are located down here in these buttons, which is quite useful. You can see here for gaining gold and losing gold, piety, prestige. You can kill the current character. There's your yes man command. You can disable the AI. You can go into observe mode, and then you can actually run other files. So again, that can be quite useful at times. So I will now show you some more of the more complex commands. They will sort of require certain parameters in order for them to work, but again they are very, very useful. So the first one I'm going to show you is add_perk. So this here, when you add a perk name after this here, it adds that to your character ID. If you add a character ID, put a character ID at the end of the command, it'll add it to that character. Another useful thing to note here is that if you press tab on certain commands after you've typed the command, you will get a list of the different parameters that command accepts. You can see here all the different perks that I can run. So I can actually go for this here, a thoughtful perk. So again, so thoughtful_perk, and you can see now that my character has gained the thoughtful perk. If you're very lazy, you can use this command, gain all perks, and your character gains all the perks. Following on from this is the gain all dynasty perks, which gains all the perks for your dynasty. Again, useful in certain circumstances. Another useful command is the add_realm_law. Again, to find out the law, if you hit the tab button, you can see all the different laws you have here. So you can go, I want to add the equal law. There we are. As simple as that. We can also add secret, and you can then again hit the tab button and see which secret you wish to add. Like if you wanted to add a secret lover, sorry, like that, and then again you can add your character ID if you want to add that secret to. Oh, sorry. No, invalid secret. Oh, secret too many times. Okay, was it 14990? There you can see, so we've added that secret to that character. We can also then add stress to our character. Add_stress. Again, this is one that actually has to accept a numeric parameter after it. Again, can be fun. Another command that is useful is add_relation. In here, what you do is you add in the two character IDs that you want to add the relationships between, and then that adds the relationship. So you go 14990 and 15583. Okay. Okay, maybe not valid between all characters, but can work. Let's see, another one would be add diplomacy_lifestyle. Did I not type that right? Add diplomacy lifestyle_XP. So what this does, this adds gives you XP for the diplomacy lifestyle. This is then equally true then for the martial lifestyle. It's just add _martial_lifestyle_XP. Same for the stewardship lifestyle, the intrigue lifestyle, and the learning lifestyle. It's all the same basic command, just change out the different lifestyles like so. You also then, if you're really lazy, can just do add_lifestyle_XP_all, and that just gives you XP to all the lifestyles. One other command I will show you is the add MAA. Now this here command, the tab isn't working currently for it, for the additional parameters. But what this does is add some man at arms. So you can type in a few, I'll give you a few here, like bowmen. So you do that there, it gives you a regiment of bowmen. A couple other ones that I have come across are pikemen _ unit, which gives you some pikemen. Light _ footmen, which gives you some light footmen. You can do light horsemen as well, and you could even do trebuchet if you wished, and that gives you the man-at-arms regiments. And one final command that I'm going to show you in this video is the clear command, and that just clears your entire history of commands you've executed. So this here is just a small selection of some of the console commands that are available in Crusader Kings III. You can find more on the console commands page of the CK3 wiki. I've included a link to this in the description below as well. So I would just like to thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button and check out my channel for more Paradox Grand Strategy videos. And thanks for watching.